We are live.
I felt bad.
Woo, hi!
But hi.
Now tell the whole
Hi,
audience
people.
that story. No.
Raise that go.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
started out.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do some introductions. I'm gonna let Cyberbro go last because he's eating pizza, so he can time it. So, we'll go with Rebecca first.
Hello, my name is Rebecca, and
We're awake. Jeez.
For where we start.
Goodness. Yeah. I play Owen, the Autumn Princess. I don't know if she's still a lady, so we'll figure that out. Certainly not the lady.
A displaced lady, still a lady.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Lady Owen.
Yep. Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. I play Lady Beatrice because I've forgotten it the last several times we've been introduced. Now just spellcaster, not a Barrowcrest, just spellcaster.
Witch, necromancer, whatever they call you these days.
I would argue against the term necromancer only because she's never used it.
Listen, lots of people are accused of being necromancers that aren't, so...
Yeah, I'm not thrilled.
Yeah.
It's feeling very burned at the stakey right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't love it.
That's fair. Nicole.
I'm Nicole. I play Sir Elian, the Lost previously. First of Escapelon, then of the Sealy Court, then of Barrowcrest, and now of Somewhere.
All right. And before we get to Cyberbro, I wonder if Elian's arc is to become Sir Elian the Found.
Ooh.
Or to be like the not so
those
lost.
hunting tests.
Yeah. Would it be like Brave Sir Robin, where it's like the not so lost,
Elian,
and it's
the
this
not
big
quite
like
lost.
long list of all the places she wasn't lost?
Mm-hmm.
Cyberbro.
Australian, they're not quite lost as she used to be, but still a little bit lost.
Yeah.
Howdy, I am Cyberbro. I'm playing Lucius Julius Julianus. He's just a chill guy. Yeah.
Should set a poll up to see how many people had a panic attack when the alarm went off.
I was like,
Not because the
oh
noise
God,
is startling,
oh
but
God,
because it has
somehow.
connotations to like I'm awake. I don't know. Yeah. All right. That was just to make sure you guys weren't losing track. Yeah. All right. We are gonna dive in here, friends, and by that I mean we need to figure out what we're doing with the rest of 505.
We got to deal with the lady who's living in the manor we're also living in.
Gotta kill
Yeah.
her.
You guys told Elian
we
yet
gotta
about
Or
what
at
you
least kick
learned?
her out.
Gotta kill her. Gotta feed her to the giant.
Where was Elian when it happened? How does Elian not know because she wasn't present, right?
No,
No,
the only
she's
one
here,
present was Beatrice. Beatrice is the only one
who knows
currently
so
that has that
far.
information.
Owen
Okay.
has suspicions, but it's
Because I got it from
Accolon,
Accolon.
thank you.
Or
All right.
the guy
well,
who's
let's-
desperately in love with Morgan.
Let's finish that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sit on
So-
that info, or are you gonna do something?
No, absolutely not. No, I'm gonna sit on it. I'm just gonna let her chill with
Yeah.
this. She's going to, because she initially was like, I'll distract him and Cadwigan will go in. So essentially she's gonna walk out of the room, catch Cadwigan before he goes in to talk to the lady. It's just like, no, we don't need to do that. It's fine. Because I inadvertently got the information. I wasn't intending on that, but you know.
So you're not gonna get him to murder her and bury her in the.
I didn't say
Fair,
that.
fair.
I just said I'm not gonna have him interrogate her. It's fine.
That wasn't like a very Cadian answer.
Yep.
Just do it.
It's fine. That's fine. I'm going to. So she's going to kind of like shove Cat and keep like be like, we're walking, and and beeline it for Olwen, who I assume is still with everybody. Because I assumed this was a solo task and I was coming back from it.
I think the kids got,
Yeah, you had the kids. That's what.
Mhm.
Y'all are just chilling with the lousy with babies.
I support that.
They're toddlers now.
Yeah. So she's just going to come in and look at Olwen. Yeah. Bad. Not good.
I hate it when it's bad, not good.
Yeah. So our lady was entertaining the Roman. Not you, Lucius. Sorry. The bad one.
Ah, yes. Bad.
Was that Sagarius, the one who's hunting Wart?
Siagrius.
Theagrius, and
You never forget his name, right?
that means that currently under this roof we have someone who's hunting for something we're protecting. So
Can't have that.
yeah,
Turns
so
out this way.
we need a socially acceptable way. She looks at Olwen to kick her out.
Surely you can use your magic.
My way is less diplomatic.
Well,
I'm thinking, like, trick her out to leaving here, or tell her in a nice way that she's not welcome here.
we can't do just that.
Make up something about Nanteliad. Isn't Nanteliad in charge of this?
Yeah, this is Nanteliad's property.
Well, then perhaps we
Make up
tell
something
her-
about it.
Yes, we tell her that she simply can't stay. Given the resources, Nantalia said that there's only so much we can do, only so many people that we can harbor. And
That's true, but it doesn't.
Where do we suggest she goes?
Well, her king is in the bog somewhere. They have a lean-to, I would assume.
pointing just in a general direction in the fog does seem a bit cruel.
I mean, perhaps send her in the direction of. Wait, no, London has fallen as well.
Wait, so if she has some sort of connection that we're not meant to know about,
Do we just have to kick her out? Like, my concern is that we have to do this in a way that doesn't alert to her what we're doing.
has she seen the boy yet?
No.
Okay,
No.
then.
Well,
By the way, where is he? Can we lock him in a room or something?
honestly, Finnegan would be right here. If he's
Oh,
either
is
here
he
or
there?
the other building.
I would think he was
She didn't
there.
look sorry, Finnegan. Finnegan's just in a chair.
He's like,
Sorry,
I'm right
man.
here. He's holding one of
Well,
the toddlers.
Let's figure it out. Roll me
Oh,
a D10.
no.
Yeah. Roll me a D10, Cyber Bro.
Oh, yay. Did Finnegan stay in the room he was supposed to be in?
Oh,
All right.
goodness, I'm
We
rubbing
turn to
my-
Notoriously
Mindwind.
lucky.
Is Mindwind there?
Nope, that's just me typing the letters. We're not getting off to a good start, everybody. Okay,
We're
that's
doing
6.
great.
All right.
A 6. All right. I need a D100 from Rebecca
Oh,
and
God.
Nicole. Rebecca and Nicole, 1D100 each.
Ah,
Thanks,
yes,
Happy
playing
Thoughts.
Summerland Enchantment. My blood pressure's up.
You gotta believe.
I will say, feels
51.
so satisfying to be able to type it into the text box again. Ugh.
Is there a dragon?
Oh my god.
Stop
No.
it.
I feel like a dragon would actually be a good answer in this point.
No!
No.
Maybe 8 is good. Maybe 8 is a good number.
It's a table.
Let's
Interpretation.
let's ask a couple of questions here. So
Okay.
you went to go talk to Pomponia, right?
Huh?
I thought her name was
Not
We're
Pomponia,
trying to
wrong
figure out
name. Wrong name.
Yeah.
Crescentia or something like that.
Crescentia,
something.
yeah.
We're coming up with a game
So
plan on
dead.
how to talk to her. I don't think we're going right now.
We have
I
a
think we're trying to
necromancer. We've already covered.
Oh, okay.
Pomponia could be good.
Spoilers, I guess.
I did.
Hey, Florence, we raised your dead wife. Come
Alright.
pick her up.
So, okay, Finnegan's not here. Not in the room.
There's just an empty chair. Like, oh, he was just here.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Oh, is that how it feels?
So, yeah. Oh, and that's how it feels. Okay. She looks at Lucius. Your job is to get him and lock him down somewhere in a room far away. I don't know. Practice night things.
Right. Night things.
Yeah. Just keep him away from here. But we need good Nantalian excuses.
When we say away from here, do we mean leave into the fog?
No. Absolutely
not.
not that. No.
Okay.
Even I wouldn't.
I-
You know what?
consider them
Better
this.
yet, we have to convince her to leave. And two of you know Nantalian, and one of you is the lady. Maybe I'll go get Finnegan
Okay.
and keep Finnegan away. Because my usefulness is, I feel, reached its point. I'm going to lock him in a room or something.
Just give him a bunch of potatoes to peel.
Have him play a game with the
What are
children.
you teaching him?
A bunch of bell peppers to chop.
I have. You can grab a deck of cards or something.
Yeah.
Teach him an interesting game.
Just
Tell him about the other side where you were just at.
Oh, he doesn't
many
wanna know
things
that.
you can do rather than just lock him in a room. Honestly, Beatrice, you're a
you
mother.
can
I'm gonna work on it. And she's gonna grab her child and just walk. And I'm gonna go find Finnegan.
Wait, take Taliesin too.
Okay, and remind us, what did we do how did you leave Lady Crescenta? How did you leave Lady Bonifacia?
She had gone to her room. She's literally just like getting settled in her room this entire time. But I stole her knight that was posted outside for like maybe 5 minutes. And then I've now circled back to everyone.
Okay. Emily, I want you to roll a d10 for me. Actually, before you do that,
Okay.
pick a number between 1 and 10.
I hate everything about this, and I want you to know just how deeply I hate it.
Yeah, I get it.
Because now you're leaving it up to me, and it's stressing me out. I'm gonna pick 7.
Okay.
And
you don't want to roll a 6, 7, or 8.
okay.
10.
Oh.
Hi. I rolled a 10.
So you start looking around for Finnegan. It doesn't take too long. You find him in the courtyard. He has Elian's sword because if
my
no.
holy sword,
yes,
my
he's
blessed sword. Okay.
he's doing the squire thing. He's cleaning it for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was really worried he was swinging it around. Okay. Finnegan,
He looks up.
let's go for a walk.
Oh, I'm just finishing up here. It shouldn't be long.
How secluded is this place? Like, where is he? Is he in a very, like, noticeable area?
Yeah, it's like right in the courtyard.
Okay. You know what? Bring it with you.
Oh, well, it's Sir Elian's, and
That's fine. Alien's fine with it.
Are you sure?
Yep. 100. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's fine.
Because it's not
So
like his
hard.
to bear, he'll like wrap it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Rather than
Yep.
like he won't put it in his sheath or whatever. He'll have like the cloth he's cleaning it with. He'll keep it bound around it. I'll
Yeah.
walk with you.
I
Awareness.
mean, he needs it more than I do at this point.
Awareness.
Mhm.
Got you. Oop, that was the wrong button. I'm just watching Nicole look at me. I'm like, I'm so sorry. All right.
I just thought it was funny. He needs it more than I do right now. I was like,
Success.
what is she gonna say?
You hear two voices echoing down the hall.
Okay.
Lady Beneficia and Akelin.
Great. I'm gonna go
They
the
have not-
opposite
Okay,
direction.
okay, they have not
Immediate
started.
opposite direction, and I'm going to try and do some kind of loop to my rooms because they will never come to my rooms.
He's following. He's like, what was that all about?
Just, I need you to trust me on this, okay? When we get to the room, I can explain.
All right. He's like suspicious of you a little bit, but he continues.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the children because he's holding a sword. Never mind, I was gonna hand him a child, but that's a bad idea. Very bad plan. And yeah, I'm gonna get him to my rooms because I might be a lady, but I'm a low-ranking lady, so no one's going to be checking my room.
Okay, yep. You get there. There is one person waiting for you when you get to your room.
Oh God.
That's Cadwigan.
Oh well, that's fine. I have 3 children with me right now. It's fine.
Yeah, he'll take the kid from you.
Yep.
He
This is
doesn't
going
ask.
so
I
well.
think he knows enough about this, right? Doesn't he?
Yeah,
Is there
because he was the
anything-
one that we're gonna send in to get the information, and then I accidentally got it. So he would have been there at the explanation of the information,
Yeah,
but
okay. Yep.
or
yeah,
I would have told him down the hallway furiously. She's trying to like speed walk.
He'll take the rugrat from you, and then allow you.
Yeah, and the other one, I have Owen's child too, so just hand him all the here.
Okay. Yeah.
And she's gonna like lock the door
with
to
his
the
own
capability
child,
we
he
have.
looks like pretty comfortable, but he looks like an alien with the other.
Oh
kids.
yeah.
Yeah. Like.
I
He's
just
just like-
pictured Beatrice with like a toddler under each arm, like footballs, just walking down halls.
Just walking in. That's probably what it takes, honestly, to transport 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, he's huffing her hair out of her face too as she moves. Yeah.
Once she shuts the door.
Okay.
So, Finn, you know who you are, right?
Do you know who I am?
Oh, I'm very aware.
Then they must have told you.
Oh, I've known for a
Because
while.
you're a witch, right?
Yeah, Finn, because I'm a witch. But, you know, they weren't the ones that told me. I figured it out.
Well, what do you mean?
Late, but figured it out. So there's someone here who is allied with someone that really, really doesn't like who you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're handling that, but the best thing right now.
How are you handling it?
It's a little. You know, Lucius, Elian, and Olwen have it. They're gonna figure that out. I'm not I'm not charismatic.
You're not going to turn
Finn.
them into a toad, are you?
That's why I'm not there. I'm not charismatic, Finnegan. And so they're the best ones to handle all of that. I can protect you. So there's a knight, and the thing that I'm best at is protecting, despite what other people say.
Right. I appreciate it. I can protect myself, though. I'm a knight now.
I know you're a knight. But, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. She just like looks at Cadwigan, who's like awkwardly also in the room.
No, he's out. He's giving you a space, so he's outside the room. But you can probably hear one of the kids falls down and starts crying. Typical, like every 45 minutes, insert same issue here. Yeah. So
someone's mad you took something dangerous from them, you know.
Daycare crying, we call that.
Yeah. Yep. I mean this in the nicest way possible. You're a baby knight. You're a child, Finnegan. How old is he right now? Like 14?
He's definitely like mid-teens for sure.
Like 15, 16.
He has like he's starting to get that like you know, the dark
Peach
hair.
fuzz.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, it's dark though. He's got a little bit of dark hair here.
But it's like the
doesn't help.
patchy, like
It's not even patchy. It's like lines. Like he's got like one every centimeter. There's another hair. Yeah.
You're still a child, Finnegan. You're a knight, but you're a child.
I mean, all right. Why are we talking about this?
I mean, you asked.
Is this person dangerous or?
No, but the person that they're allied with is. He wants you dead.
Sorry, Bob needs a quick BRB. 1 sec. Oh, right, we're back. Bob had sudden blurry vision. Figured that probably wasn't a good thing. So, I felt like I was getting like dizzy all of a sudden too. But I feel better after drinking water and walking around. So it might be a low hydration thing. I've not had a lot of water, and I might have been poisoned by 8 hours of leadership meetings today. So.
Oh no!
Yeah. All right, we are back. And I am not feeling dizzy, so that's good. Solid sign. Might have been like a vertigo thing, like it might have been shifting my eyes between the 3 monitors I have. So
Yeah.
Anyways, we're back. Someone let Nicole know we're back, so they don't wander in and start doing something awkward later on.
Me. I got it.
Right.
Oh my God, Rebecca!
I'm just thinking about like anything.
And that's how my Twitch was banned.
Yep.
So, hey, we're back and we're alive, Nicole. Hopefully you can hear this.
I don't think she.
Nicole,
We're back.
we're live. We're live. We're live.
Hi, Nicole.
Lovely.
We're live. You're on stream.
All right. So we're the super professional stream here, as per usual. We're gonna pick up. Where'd we leave off?
Finnegan asked why I was telling him this, and I said, "You asked me." But
True.
he had asked if the person was dangerous, and I said the person that they're allied with is, and he wants you dead.
Yeah.
You're gonna run into a lot of that.
Why not just take them captive? I would like to speak with this person.
Unfortunately, that's not our choice to make. I'll leave it to the others to figure out what to do.
Who is the head of this place, anyways?
Technically, Lucius, I'm guessing. But Olwen's a lady, so technically she outranks him. I'm also a lady, so... but not a manor-owning lady. So... Olwen or Lucius, one of the two.
Well, do what you must, but I would like to speak to this person.
We'll see how it turns out. And if she's still here, then we can talk about it.
A lady?
Yep. You'd be surprised how much ladies can do. We're usually more... I found ladies to be more politically savvy.
True. But do you think they mean me threat? Are you sure?
I don't think she's going to walk up and stab you, but I think she's going to tell the man that will. So I think the best course of action is get her out of here without her even knowing you're here.
I see.
Yeah.
That's fair. So, am I staying here or?
Oh, you and I are just going to stay here for the time being.
Can you bring this back to Sir Elian?
I will once they let me know that this is over. She'll awkwardly take the sword because she doesn't know how to hold a sword. Swords are like, she's only ever held a knife.
Yeah.
So
I think Beatrice isn't incredible. Like, what's Beatrice's strength? it's not like
And I
5
even
or
lift
6, right? It's like 9 or 10.
My strength is 8.
Yeah, it's
have
not
an
terrible.
8.
Make a strength test.
Just for the fun
Fumble.
of seeing.
Mine was low.
Oh,
That's
that's a
fine.
fail.
You just
It's
kind of
heavy.
you do that thing where it's like, oh, like you kind of like you don't realize and you like fumble with it a little bit, but
Yep.
you're good. 20 might have been a little different.
You'll get to the point where you get to be the one that makes the decisions. But for right now, you're not there yet.
I understand.
The man, well, I guess for all intents and purposes, your father, your actual father, was not a good man. There are a lot of people that wouldn't want him or his line running around.
I hear he was murdered.
So were a lot of other people. Had it only been him, I wouldn't have been sad to hear it.
I'll stay
Our
here.
people didn't like him. Yeah. And she'll kind of pat him on the shoulder because she likes men. But the reality check, people don't like you if they know your lineage.
Mhm.
And I'm going to very awkwardly try and I'm gonna let Cadogan in the room with the kids and Finn. And I'm gonna awkwardly try and carry a sword down.
Okay.
Whatever side of the tip, I'm like, this sword is sharpened, but I'm like dragging the end of it on the ground, not doing anything positive for it. She can't lift it.
Fully doing just all the
work that Finn just did.
You'll hand it to Elliot and she'll be like, I thought you said Finn worked on this.
Yeah, it's like worse.
He's usually much better.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to the greater group now that I know he's guarded and he knows the importance of staying in the room.
Rebecca, roll me a D10.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, no worries.
If it's for this boy leaving the room, I'm gonna punch him.
No.
D10?
He's with
Yep.
Catwigan. Catwigan is a good guy.
Yeah.
Hi.
Caveat would
Isn't he a
stab him.
murderer?
It's fine.
Sure, Cadogan might knock him out if he tries to leave.
D100 Cyberbro, D100 Emily.
B100 rolling. Dice roll 95, almost 100. Yeah.
7.
One was good and one was bad. We don't know which
I
one.
don't know.
Able.
Awareness rolls, everybody.
Oh boy.
One of us did roll something bad.
Success.
Success.
You hear screeching in the sky and it's freaking Daenerys. Targaryen.
Success.
Wrong setting, but close.
Yeah.
Oh, success.
Yeah,
It's a dragon.
a trumpet sounds, usually the sign indicating that someone is arriving.
Oh, good.
Well,
And for Beatrice, this is just as you're like walking to find the others, you hear this.
so who's going out with me?
I suppose.
I'm not going to the greater group. I'm going to kind of snoop and see who it is. While carrying a sword.
Right? Okay, so how are you doing that, Beatrice? Are you going right into near where the gate would open, or are you going up onto the walls? What do you
I'm going up onto the walls. I would probably go to a window or something that outlooks to see who's coming.
Okay.
And if it looks militaristic, I'm going to go back to Finn.
Okay. Give me. Nicole's like wrestling something. I think something just attacked her. Might be a great old one. We'll see.
I think she said dragon so many times that she summoned
It
it.
appeared.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't.
My bad,
fate.
guys.
Apologize in advance for any screaming or wailing. Maybe some loss of sanity.
We had to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So, Beatrice, you look out the window. It's almost amusing at this point. So
You good?
yes, a loud kitty. So Emily, as Beatrice looks out the window, you can give me like a heraldry roll plus 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll this with the caveat of like basically if they're holding swords, is Beatrice's judge of if they're antagonistic enough to be a warning, because I don't think this is gonna go well. Oh my god!
Ooh.
I have a 1.
Now this is interesting because you don't have a memory of what your. You don't have a memory of what well, your mother was in your body. You don't have that memory, do you?
Yeah, no, I don't.
No. What the hell is Sir Brassius doing here with a bunch of knights? That's one of. You remember him clearly from.
Oh no.
You remember him clearly from being one of Gorlot's men. He was on the journey with you.
Sorry. I'm gonna mute myself for a bit.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Oh no, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Yeah, you don't. So why don't you test suspicious or trusting for me real quick?
Well, my suspicious is really high.
Thought it might be.
You bet it is.
All right, so no test on trusting
Yeah.
necessary.
I'm going back to Finnegan.
You assume the worst. Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna go back and be ready to cast if I need to.
All right.
Start getting things ready in case I need to.
The gate begins to open, and Brassius and his men ride in. Who is present for this out of our player characters?
I think it is Cyberbro
I'd be.
and Owen.
Cyberbro, he's transported
Yep,
into this
he's
dimension.
gotten here.
Yeah.
So
Really,
Owen and Alien
Owen.
didn't arrive until after they had all gone to search for
You bet.
Megan.
Yep.
I don't think either of us know about Brassius.
You don't. Nope.
Hmm.
Not for
I would
this
definitely be
We would just be
going down
Lucius.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, Brassius and his men ride in. The gate opens for them. And they ride up to Lucius. They're kind of eyeing Elian and Olwen as they ride in. And so the good news is that they're back from the fog. Who's currently present is Aquiline and Bonifacia and everyone else involved. And the first thing Brassius says as he rides in is, "Has the boy returned?"
Boy? What boy? There's no boy here.
mean, there are boys. There's boys everywhere, you know.
Yes, the stable boy has returned.
There's
This,
the stable boy.
boy?
I thought you meant.
intrigue test. Once
I'm in physical pain from all of you. I just want
I
you to
don't
know.
even pay attention to the peasants.
I've never been so
I
upset I'm
failed.
not present in a scene.
Failed by one.
Oh my
And
god.
oh no, not
fine.
you. You're all good. You guys are
Critical intrigue.
sorry.
Hmm.
When I put my finger up and said one, I meant I'm rolling an intrigue for Brastius.
Oh,
you guys.
damn.
Oh, but Rebecca crit.
But
That's fine. I will give you
make it
18
so-
glory for being particularly savvy. However, his failure
Hmm.
means that he follows up with "Don't be ridiculous."
Oh no.
I'm not talking about the stable boy. I'm talking about the boy. Where is he?
Mm.
Um.
I'm sorry.
Surely your time in the fog has relieved you of. There are strange things out in the fog. I've seen things as I'm sure we all have.
As have
Please
I.
come in. Please come in and sit down. But yes, the stable boy is fine.
The
This
Squire boy
land
is
is
also
cursed.
fine. I don't know if that helps. Which boy?
You know what? I'm gonna give for Olwyn is you. When that's said, you glance over to Bonifacia, and you can tell that they definitely heard that. Like they were definitely paying attention. That's what your intrigue roll is. They don't have much of a reaction though. They're just kind of onlooking. Nevertheless, Brastius nods to you and says, "Are there still others missing in the fog?"
As far as I'm tracking, myself and Sir Cadwigan, we've returned. Is Sir Justin the Timberlake with you?
He was. He is no longer.
He was.
Yes,
What-
I lost all the men that were with me in the fog. I refound some of them. After I spoke to... I have a word from King Cadwy.
Sensational. Well, let us all sit down for supper.
Supper? I'm not sure it can wait.
Oh. Okay, come in. So I would assume, like, we would get the horses put up and have one of the servants bring some water and whatnot, but we'd all be sitting down together. I would be
In the
keeping an
main
eye
hall.
out for the main hall, I guess.
Not in the
but
main hall because
Not in the main
Bonifacia
hall?
will for sure listen
Yeah.
to this.
Our private meeting quarters. Yeah,
Whatever our version of the war room is.
yeah, we're in Alwyn's parlor. Rooms that she's adopted into her parlor, I guess. I don't know. I just knocked down this wall, and now it's a bigger room.
No one needs to know about it. It's fine. I'm just redecorating.
Okay. What we'll zoom back to Beatrice, who's separate for a second. What's your plan? You kind of get down there and you see them all walking with him, almost like they don't seem put off by him, at least as far as you can tell. You do kind of pass by Bonifacia and Ackland, though. They're heading back towards their quarters.
Okay, that's fine. I feel like she's still... I'm going to roll something. I don't know what I'm going to roll yet, but I'm going to figure it out. Because either... yeah, I'll roll these.
Necromancy.
I'm not rolling necromancy. Yeah, I just whip out necromancy. I'm ready. I'm doing prudent versus reckless. Oh, well...
That answers that.
That definitively answers that. Good.
Your prudent
That's
is now
great.
12 and your reckless is now 8.
Oh yeah, it goes up. It doesn't get
Yeah.
checked. It just
you
goes up.
You tick it as well.
And ticket. Oh yay. Would I have also done that when I rolled heraldry?
No, not for skills. Just a tick.
Okay.
It's under
Alright.
5, isn't it?
Just the tick.
But I get a tick on heraldry from that, right?
That's reaching, Rebecca. That is reaching.
I didn't realize I wasn't muted. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I crit earlier on heraldry, so I get a tick for that though.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Only
I'm sorry.
passions and traits do I tend to allow an immediate bump up plus
Okay.
the tick after. And that's because they don't move a lot otherwise. So
Prudent is I'm going back to Finnegan. And I'm going to be ready at any moment kind of thing. So she's dividing and conquering.
I should draw an exception there just because I know we have audience from multiple games. If you have an impassioned number and you hit over 20, or you have a number at 20 or above, you do not get an automatic +1 in a passion or trait. Has to be a limit. So anyways, continuing on. Why don't we bring everybody together? Why don't we just move forward? Unless there's some specific orders, Beatrice, you want to provide. Otherwise, we can have the group gathering.
Nope. She's gonna go guard Finnegan while they have the gathering. Unless we invite Finnegan to the gathering. But
I wouldn't go out of my way to invite
also
Finnegan
think
to the
that's a
game.
bad idea.
If I'm close to Brassius, I'd probably whisper to him, "Watch it with the boy talk. I'll explain later."
Oh, I see. Does it have to do with the strange lady with the red hair? I have it under good authority that she is trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. With the red hair, she is trustworthy. It is another woman.
I see. Very well.
So yeah, I assume we all go into Olwen's parlor.
Okay.
And
As
so
like
Brassius-
you're all coming, you kind of turn around, you see Beatrice like heading right. You were heading for this, so
I still have the sword. If they see me, I'm dragging a sword.
running with the
dragging it.
I think just Owen will say, "See, now that's far more suspicious." She's not. She's all right. But I'm just saying, in terms of just presence alone, have to admit, come on.
Elian just
Elian, is that your
stares at
sword?
you blankly and takes your sword. Like, thank you.
Down the hall. I'm far away.
Okay.
I'll reach for my sword just to make sure it's not mine. I'm like, oh, okay, good. It's not my sword.
I left that with Finnegan. So at least she found Finnegan.
Here you are. A fine sword indeed, he says.
Finnegan?
Is that
wait, he's
Finnegan
not
or
there.
is that
Never mind.
Brassius?
This is Bob just
Yeah.
losing it. He wouldn't say that. Yeah.
Buddies.
It's like Finnegan's back
He's not
with the
there.
toppers and cat again.
Correct.
He better be.
Let's
You're not here,
let's roll
Finnegan.
back.
We'll kill him.
Yeah. Do you hear Finnegan as well? So we'll roll back. We'll roll back to that statement. So Elian says, "I left that with Finnegan."
Mhm.
And now Beatrice is dragging it.
Yep, I guess that means she found him.
Lady Beatrice.
Anyway, we have business to discuss, right?
Yes.
Things.
What is this business about the boy? And
The lady who is hopefully not present is potentially in league with a Roman.
Agrius.
Agrius, Lady Olwen.
Yes. Right. The Roman, not a... I don't even think of you as a Roman. Is that bad? It's probably bad. I'm sorry. You've been with us for so long that I...
It's the beard. It's probably the beard.
It looks so
But-
fetching.
Thank you.
Anyway, yes. Siagrius.
have we? Why is she still roaming free? Why haven't we put her in a cell?
We just
You
found
arrived.
out and we were trying to figure out how to get rid of her.
Honestly, I was just on my way there just to put her in a cell. But then you arrived and we had to go see who was actually coming here. So now, after you give us word from the King Cadwy, we'll go put her in a cell. Actually, you have
We can
men
do that now.
with you right now. We can do that now? Let's do that now.
Less time for her to escape.
That's true. Okay, everyone, come along. Let's go. Okay. Put her in manacles.
Lady Olwen, it should be an actual cell this time, keeping them comfortable hasn't worked out for us well in the past.
No worries. We just use the manacles. Where do we keep the manacles around here?
I'm sure we do. It's a proper cell.
Brassius lowers his voice a bit and he says, "Is everyone here aware of the boy?"
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, except hopefully not that woman we just told you about.
I mean,
Everyone
here.
present in this room.
Oh, yes, in this room, yes.
And they are trustworthy.
King Cadwy sends his regards. I found him amongst the mist while looking for my allies, my men. Many of them are still absent. He says that the Winter Prince is not safe here, not anymore.
And we must get him somewhere that is safe.
Well, everyone, Scavalon is right there. We've been fighting it for a while, but we can always go there.
There's complication to this.
Oh.
How so?
Prince Mark's army has made it to Bath and is already sieging Great Bridge.
Damn him.
That will cut off our northern exit.
We can't go north. We can't go south. We can't go west. So then, east?
Bob, can you bring up the map of Britain?
I have not faced a Saxon in battle. I suppose that'll be all right.
You haven't?
No, mostly just mountain men and the Irish. Let's see.
Well, the Saxons are certainly different. It's been a very long time since I fought mountain men.
Salisbury? Perhaps Salisbury will give us some refuge?
Ugh. It's
I know.
Mast.
So correct me if I'm wrong, we are south of Bath right now, correct? Or
Yes,
are we...
you would be roughly here.
Oh.
Oh, they've taken a lot. Okay.
I've got a better view of this.
Right.
I will show you exactly where you are.
Right.
Where is it? There, right there.
Whoa.
Oh, I see.
So here's the waterway.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Bath. Here's Bristol, aka Great Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So then east into the sea, well, west into the water would be the only way for us to go.
I would
How
say that
difficult
that
would the river
seems-
be to pass?
Well,
Are there any villages with ferries outside of the bridge?
well,
Maybe
I
not a
don't think
ferry, but a
ferry's a good
fishing boat.
idea.
You don't?
I mean, not a ferry as in the Fae, I meant like a boat.
Right. Right.
Oh, yes, they thought
Let's see,
magic,
sorry.
yes.
Only in Summerland does Fae come first.
Let's see. So, surely there has to be some type of fishing boat that can get us across the channel in one of these small towns. If we just head due west, then we can cross over into Escavalon and make our way north.
Oh, there's potentially the way to travel with the water.
Oh yes, on the river. Yes. Hmm.
It would keep us out of the mist, I assume.
Surely you all have a way to travel in the mist, right? Lady Olwyn
Sort
and
of.
Beatrix. I
There's
see.
no
Pretty much the
real-
same way you do.
The only guaranteed travel that I have is in autumn. And that's from Barrowcrest.
And we can't exactly wait until autumn.
That's true now. Well, either way, we've got to put the Roman in irons. So we go there and handle that, and then we make our flight from here. I worry about the fate of Sir Justin to Timberlake, but we have our duty. I'm sure he'll understand. And the rest of your men, Sir Brassius, I worry about their fates also.
Of course.
Yes, I understand you were a vassal of King Uther.
I served him, yes. Before him, Gorlo.
I probably asked you this before, Bob, but I don't remember. From before she went into Faerie, would she have known about Gorlo?
Yes.
Okay. She wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how old he was.
He was Aurelius' best friend.
Okay.
So yeah, I with an entourage of strong fighting men would go, and whoever else would like to join would go to Lady Bonifitia, go to the lady, to put her in iron.
Awareness test.
Of course. I'm listening to the goddamn.
Success.
Okay. Ooh,
Failed.
that's not good.
Beatrice, I think you also get to roll, or did you already?
I'm not in the room.
Oh, you didn't stay with us?
No. I'm with Pendragon.
Okay. So you gave my sword and then you scattled off.
I'll be right back. We're gonna go on break for a sec. One sec. Okay, we're back. Break 2 is over. Let's quickly talk about where we are, because Bob kind of lost track of it. This is not my strongest of sessions. I will have it together by next week when I'm not in 8-hour leadership meetings where I'm talking the whole time before it. So, yeah.
They're in a room getting ready to go get Bonapicia. Alien succeeded in the awareness roll. Other two failed. I'm in a room with Finnegan getting ready to cast. I have Elian's sword. General point of order.
Yeah.
Elian was not able to grab their sword from me.
Wait, awareness tests.
I'm the only one who succeeded.
Yeah.
Beatrice, you can still make an awareness test because
I
it's not
can
coming
still-
from this
okay.
room.
Alrighty.
I'm Beatrice BB.
Success.
Yeah.
So, maybe don't react to it right away. I'll just explain, both of you kind of in your separate places. Elian, you hear like a muffled, like shout or almost scream from a lady's voice. Elian, you hear much the same. It's hard to tell from where. There's like an echo, through the manor. We'll go to Nicole first. What does Elian do? What's the immediate response? Like first 30 seconds, and then
essentially to jump and look around and tell the others.
It's not in the immediate area. You've purposely gone to a closed off parlor, right?
Yeah, she's mostly just trying to like see if she can make out, like it's echoing. So yeah,
no one else seems to respond. Strangely. But you are closest to the door.
Yeah. How many men did Brassius bring with him?
Not into this room. None. How many did he have with him? He had. Let's see how many returned. Not a lot. 8.
Okay. Are they near?
Yeah, they would have been like out in the courtyard.
She's gonna tell people in the room what she heard, and then she's going to.
Why don't we get you to do that? Why don't you do and say what you say? Because sometimes communications are.
I hear a woman screaming. I'm going to send the men to search to find who it was.
You heard a woman screaming. I
think there's only one woman, unless it's Beatrice's acolytes.
Okay, let's figure. Let's chase down this woman screaming. I'll bring the manacles too, just in case.
Just in case. It's good to have.
Sir Brassius, can I tell your men to help us search? Or is that something you should do?
Very well. Yeah.
Finnegan is under protection of a separate knight at the moment, as well as his
we'll count
wife,
that as
who's probably more scary.
Not trying to cut off your role play, but we'll call that the 30-second mark.
Okay.
Beatrice, where are you right now?
We're in my room.
All right.
With me, Cadwigan, 2 toddlers, and Finnegan.
Yeah. You hear the cries of a lady.
She'll look at Cadwigan. Did you hear that?
I did. And like you can tell Finnegan's like up, and he's like, "We need to go help whoever that is."
Finnegan, not a good idea. I'm gonna get the kids against a wall, like, because like my job is protect kids. I've got one job. She's gonna shove kids against the wall, like get the little ones. Get Finnegan. Finnegan is counted in kids. Like, I'm hauling everyone against the furthest wall.
Finnegan darts out the door.
Oh God! Dang it! She's gonna look at Cadwigan.
Cadwigan nods and he starts running after him.
He went after him? I was gonna have him stay here.
Well, if you want that, he's pretty good with intrigue. So one sec.
We're gonna find out. Roll for him. We're gonna find out if he got the mental look of like.
Let's see if he can read his wife's mind. Because if he can't, that'll get him in more trouble later. Like,
yeah.
Let's see. It's like, I wanted you to stay.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what this roll.
He's not as good as I thought. He's decent.
I always think he's like amazing. Okay, he
15,
got it.
Yeah.
She's just gonna
Yeah, so he like goes to start after him, then he's like, then he, takes your kiddos and stuff.
Because my dex is pretty high. I'm pretty fast. I'm gonna book it after.
So what does this particular glare mean?
Yeah, what is this particular? His vocabulary of Beatrice is just several different glares. I'm booking it after.
Okay. And there you go. There's a scream again in the distance. So.
Oh, do you hear the cat?
Yeah. It wasn't super loud though. It sounded like background noise. So we'll zoom back over to, I think I'm mostly concerned with who's going after this noise. So it sounds like Elian's getting Brassius' men too. And then we have Finnegan and Beatrice. Out of the player characters, is anyone going? Is anyone leaving this room?
I think Lucius and Olwen were going as well.
Yeah, I am getting the manacles though. I do
Mhm.
want to make sure that when we come upon this person screaming, I have my hand map.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Elian is also going because she's under the assumption that Finnegan is safe with Beatrice and Cadigan.
So you're following with Olwen then?
Probably, yeah, I'm sticking to Olwen because, I mean, if we do find out what's happening. I don't have my sword though, but you know, she just grabs another sword from somewhere.
Who needs a sword?
Just punch him.
I'm not holding the sword. I dropped the sword in the room as my guess. She's booking it. She's not carrying a sword. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
assuming there's a sword somewhere. I can just grab because we're in the courtyard,
Olwen will
right?
give you her dagger. Let's go.
We're in the courtyard, right? That's where we keep our equipment. I can just grab a sword. It just won't be mine.
Sure.
Okay. Beatrice, you hear another cry again, and you see Finnegan picks up speed. I need you to make a strength roll here.
Why is it strength?
Because you're running.
We're just bragging about it during the break.
I wasn't bragging about it during the break. I said that was my lowest stat. I said I had good con.
Grades are so much better than.
I believe the quote from Nicole was that they thought theirs was low until they heard what mine was.
I think your strength is
everything.
respectable.
I crit.
Yes.
That is the most badass mom power walk you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just arms out, a shuffle.
What is going on?
I wish that would go up, you know?
Yeah, that's right. They never go up on a crit.
No. I wish they did though.
They don't even tick. The only way to get those to go up is buy them up.
Yep.
So, on that note, you keep up with them. You're not even sure, like, it's like force of will, which is probably good because, and we're gonna have Ellie. Well, I didn't get the impression. So here's the thing.
Yes.
Finnegan left immediately. Beatrice followed. Elian had a conversation. They're getting people. They're organizing. You guys are like a minute behind. You just are.
Yeah, I'm going to be a minute behind. If I didn't find a sword, I grabbed a shovel. We can do that again.
Or I gave you my dagger. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm really
so
shitty
we're
at
well ahead. I have no idea anyone else is coming anyway. So I'm just chasing the teenager that is deciding to be a hero.
Yeah. It could be King Cadby who's screaming like that could just be his regular scream every once in a while. So
I just wanted to see if I could get your attention.
Yeah.
I wanted to see how you would do in a bind. Anyway.
Okay, so Beatrice, you're gonna have an opportunity to stop something from going completely sideways. It looks like Akelin has Lady Bonifacia like over his shoulder, and he's going to the cell to like put her in it.
What?
Yeah. Finnegan has no idea about that, and he's moving to like he's gonna go try Operation Squire Tackle as he's done before.
Yeah, she's yelling, Finnegan, stop. Like, oh god, I might tackle Finnegan.
All right.
I might grab him because he said I'm keeping pace with him.
Yep, I will allow you if you want to try and tackle him.
At
It's going to be
least grab
strength.
him.
If you want to try and like trip him, I'll allow you to do a dex instead. It is your choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and trip him or something.
Okay.
I really want him.
You can.
Oh
You're welcome to.
no! I just don't know what I would use.
Magic.
Magic.
Well, the only one is Horse God, and you know that stresses me out. Also, because I know Bob really wants me to fail it one day, so that I actually have to deal with the consequences. Oh Lord. Okay, I love you, Horse God. Horse God loves me. All right.
That's like
I'm
that's like
going.
out of a bad '80s movie. Or something.
I love you, horse.
Wolfmen have.
I love you, Horse
nards.
God. Success. Let's go. It wouldn't have been.
Okay, horse god.
I'm tripping
and
the
Dex.
dude.
Okay, so the only way he's gonna be better than you at this is if he crits.
Okay.
He said it though. Now it's gonna happen.
I know. Bob is like a wild card with rules, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this case, he partially succeeds. What that means, he's not gonna go like leave his
Into the
feet
mud.
into some terrible outcome. I think what it means is you're going to send him to the point where it's gonna buy you around, like where he's gonna stumble to like all fours and try to like pick himself back up. So it gives you a
Can I jump on him when he hits the ground?
yeah, I'll give you that. So now you're talking strength roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm impassioned. Let's go. This is the dumbest thing I've ever impassioned for. This is one of the dumber things. Success. Let's go.
And over
It's a
him.
better
So
success
he like
than
goes to get
him.
back up, and you just like
It's like on.
side tackle him, and he goes crashing into the. And then, all of you arrive. We'll just do it that way. You arrive, and you see like the most non-important scene you've ever seen. Like Bonifacia's in a cell, Ackland's in front of it. Beatrice is just
On top
you see
of
a bunch of like cracked like barrels and stuff like or a whole bunch of like there was some storage, they just broke into it. Beatrice is picking herself out of it, and it looks like Finnegan's kind of like laid out in it. He's kind of slowly getting himself back onto his feet.
Beatrice, I thought I suggested cards. What is?
It's a very long story. Dear Finnegan doesn't know that that's the guest that we were gonna put in a cell. That was the guest that we were going to try and get rid of. And she looks at Finnegan.
Did he try and do the tackle thing that he did with the seer person that caused?
Lucius, I'm gonna need you to train your squire better because he just got bested by a lady.
You all have been teaching him to dodge rocks. That's what he's been doing.
I didn't.
Rocks.
Rock.
That builds strength.
Also,
Pushing
I've been trying to
rocks.
teach him hunting. Why were you having him chase the rabbit?
That builds
Ackland.
speed.
She just like turns to Ackland, who's just like put his own lady in a cell. Why are we doing this?
She just ordered me to find the fallen praetor and let him know that the boy was here. I don't know exactly what that means.
Well then,
Ackland, you are the single greatest thing that could have happened. Just need you to know that.
I'd say
I'll let
shower you
Morgan
with
know.
accolades.
I agree. Better yet, I'll let Morgan know next time I speak to her. Please don't do that. What she's asking. I assume you putting her in a cell was a no.
Indeed.
She puts out her hand.
He extends his
You've
well.
at least proven a friend. At this point.
I'm afraid my time here in Somerset is over.
I can appreciate that, but thank you.
You know, it's
Can I intrigue test him real quick?
you can make a general intrigue.
Yeah.
I trust him.
Lucius would have corrected him in saying Summerland, though. Somerset. No, he said Somerset. He didn't say Summerland.
Somerset. I thought you were finally on our side.
It's just so like built into me at this point. Just like no, it's
I told
Somerset.
you were one of us. But
Oh,
I guess we were mistaken. You're not one of us.
Okay.
oh,
So
We're critting a lot.
I gave you a general intrigue and you crit it.
Yeah.
So here are
Yeah.
all the things. He seems quite sincere in his answers. But it seems like he already has a destination.
mhm.
You get that impression. On top of that, there is other intrigue you're picking up on. Elian, why don't you tell us how Elian's feeling currently with this scenario?
She's deliberately avoiding looking at Bonifacio.
Oh, buddy.
She looks perhaps a little hurt and disappointed.
Elliot.
You also see Finnegan. He's gotten up and he looks like he wants to walk over to the cell. He looks like he's going to if you don't get in his way or do something.
I think she will. Like, all right, everyone. We'll station guards and we'll talk about this. All of you. And she'll like look from Finnegan to Elian to Camelot. Paula, I'll make almond cakes.
Okay.
well, I guess I won't be needing these. So put them out this way.
Does he appear disappointed?
Finnegan?
No, Lucius, is he disappointed he doesn't get to use the manacle?
Quite, yeah. Because I assume they're heavy, so I'm lugging around these manacles. You know,
It was a
that,
really
like,
good idea. It was a really good idea.
It was a good idea. But more importantly,
it
it's-
wouldn't hurt if you want to just slap them on through the bars real quick.
yeah, you guys, that is a good point. Not even to be like, oh, I get to use the manacles. That is a good point. She could make an escape somehow. This is Somerset. So I would go to and put the manacles on her hands through the bars. Like, yes, I know this is unbecoming, but this place is strange, and we wouldn't want fog creeping in here and kidnapping you.
Right.
I'm gonna
Guards.
grab Finnegan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
Then
to say, Elian
parlor.
clears her throat and goes, Finnegan, come with me.
He nods.
We're
I
all
think
going.
Elian does not want to be here for this whole thing with Bonifacio.
We're all going. Order.
Yeah.
Finnegan looks at Elian and says, "Where's your sword?"
That is an excellent question. She's currently holding like a shovel, I imagine.
Yeah.
Again.
The shovel knight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, skipping forward, you all
Mhm.
make it back where parlor is that where you're going?
Yes.
Yep.
Brassius is there and he kind of sees Finnegan. You can tell he's like nods. There's like a sort of like a okay, good. He really is okay. And then he eyes Ackland suspiciously and says, "Who is this?"
This is the man who just put Lady Bonifacio
Bonifacio.
in a cell.
He walks up to him.
After she ordered him to go tell the praetor that someone was here.
How convenient.
So
he walks up to him. Are you a knight? He says, I am. I'm Sir Camelot. He says, and where is your homeland? He says, I am from Gaul. And then Brassius says, and who knighted you? He says, Sir Florence of the Axe. And with that, Brassius grabs him
Oh.
and puts him against the wall and says, we have a Cornish traitor. And like Ackland's like fighting, but Brassius is strong. Brassius is a big boy.
Look,
What do you mean we have a traitor? Why?
Sir Florence serves Cornwall. Sir Florence is the one who led Wells this year.
Ackland.
He's
This
like,
is true.
I don't know. I'm not serving Cornwall. I have no idea what you're talking about.
tell us everything. Your life depends on it.
It sure does.
Sir Florence found me in Bath. He said that Lady Morgan... He sought me out to knight me.
Is Morgan supporting Cornwall?
Brassius immediately interrupts, says, of course not. And then Brassius
Ackland.
is now like, what do you mean Lady Morgan talked to you? She's at the north.
Brassius,
He looks back at you.
there are things you don't understand. Ackland is Morgan supporting Cornwall.
Of course not. Why would she?
Okay. So you got knighted by a Cornish knight. And then he just left you?
He nods.
You poor thing.
Is he lying?
No. You can make a suspicious versus trusting roll, rather.
Hell,
Your choice on which one you do.
I wanna be. I like him.
So roll trusting first and hope for the best.
No.
No.
While that's happening,
Give me a suspicious if you fail it.
Dang it.
Yeah, it seems a little sketch, doesn't it? It does seem a little
It
sketchy.
does. It does. He
you do have
didn't
somewhere
recruit you. He didn't ask you for anything in return.
I just want to. I think.
Sorry.
No,
you're
no,
good.
it's okay. I'll let Emily go. Come on.
Let's just assume they were crosstalk enough, but let's hear what. I won't answer either. We heard what Beatrice said. Why don't we hear what Olin said around the same time?
You had somewhere you were going. You have some place in mind.
I was going to head north. To King Lot's land or Urian's. He looks a little embarrassed when he mentions the Urian's part, because that would mean that he's going to Morgan.
We love her.
Lucius, I'm just realizing this now. Why don't you give me recognize roll plus 5? 5's good.
Okay, recognize roll +5. Okay, come on, Lucius. Ooh, that's a fun.
Oh, buddies.
Okay.
Put him in the manacles.
Right?
Just
Hang him
jangling
upside down by his
Like, yeah,
ankles.
do have the new
We're not
Uber
gonna
yet.
have you like not recognize any for whatever reason. You're just unaware that and tell me if you knew this already, because if you knew it in character already, this doesn't make sense. But I think you don't know that Duke Gorlaw had a daughter named Morgan. I think you don't know Morgan Le Fay exists.
No, I don't know who these people are or what's going on. I'm in a constant state of confusion.
Yeah, we'll just
Yep.
assume that's like I was getting you to recognize, because that was going to be that is, Uther's stepdaughter, that is that an important figure that you probably would know, and they're just throwing it around like they know her. But for you, no. Oh, this is probably another Summerland person. Probably a fairy or something, or a giant. Like, probably,
Dots have connected for Cyber, but Lucius is just manacles. The manacles. The manacles.
Yeah.
And really, where did he get the second pair of manacles fast?
Okay, so go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you always bring two sets. You'll use the first one. You never know if you need the second, so you always have to have two with you.
When I first met Morgan, she asked me what it was I was after, and I said I wanted more than anything to be a knight. And I think her gift to me was to ensure that I became one. But I had already sworn my sword. And he kind of looks in the direction of where he just came from. He just locked up the person he swore his sword to. So.
It's not a far-fetched story. Quiet is kept. An eagle told the boy that I was to knight him, or that he had to be knighted, and the boy told me that I knighted him. Because an eagle told him. Once again, this is, for context, this is Somerset. Things like that happen here.
Also, did you know Italian had a baby face? I had totally forgotten about that.
Well,
Do you mention the eagle thing? Is Finn here?
Yeah, Finn's with us. We all went in the same room.
she made sure that everyone was there so that he couldn't make trouble.
I imagine
fully
Ellie
supervised.
on
Should be
either
good.
side of him, just so if he tries to
He's
bolt
gonna have another meltdown.
there.
Like, Finn has been so meltdown prone lately. Like, I want to know what's going on. Like, dude, just hang out in the room.
That's what the almond cakes are for.
They have to rest.
Give me an awareness test from everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. I failed.
Success.
Success.
Watching it like, oh.
Success.
I think, Lucy, if I'm not correct, you've been rolling really poorly today. Compared to normal.
Yeah, this is uncharacteristically. Like, this is not, I'm usually a very good roller. I'm sad.
No.
Buddies.
Okay. Owen and Beatrice, it looks like. You can make religion pagan tests.
I'm just going on and on. Like, so,
Oh my god.
What?
Kill me.
Yeah. Oh, I got an easy way to describe that.
Oh. Am I still impassioned?
I don't know. Are you? It's same scene.
I don't know.
Is it the same scene?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Never mind. Add 5 to that.
We haven't skipped forward or anything. I mean, other than
No.
not doing real-time walking, I guess.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
From one
Yeah.
room to another. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So add 5 to that. So success.
It's like, hold on, we must wait 35 seconds. It will take that long for you to arrive
Long
there.
for my passion to run out. So success for me. Because I would have had 5 added.
Yeah, I think for Olwen, we'll just say you don't really hear what he says, but he mutters something when the eagle's mentioned. And you probably take it as like, oh, he's just being pouty.
Really good.
For Beatrice, you hear him say Lou, or you. Immediately after mention of an eagle, having your recent experience with a scavenger bird, you realize that sometimes the gods visit people in other forms. And
do I know what the one he said is?
He said the shorthand version. I'm not gonna try and say this because I'm gonna butcher the Welsh.
Yeah.
But it's Lou is what he was saying.
Oh yeah, that's long. I'm not gonna try that either.
Leo, Leal. Well, as far as I can get.
Double L's are like they're kind of an L sound. They're kind of like a Y sound, I think too. Hold on.
Yeah.
I know what to do.
I'm gonna do the Google thing.
Oh, it's like an H and L sound together.
Whoa.
It's like Hle La Guffis. Is how you pronounce it. We got them ASMR keyboard sounds coming in here.
Sorry.
Is Shalgapest?
I will try and remember to write it all down at the end of the session. I'm just gonna copy and paste that name in there and we'll get back to it.
You're right. I was getting the audio so that I could hear how it's supposed to be said. Do I know what that god is of?
We're gonna say with just a regular success and the fact that you don't spend a lot of time in this stuff, we're gonna say no. Not super well.
Oh.
Hey, welcome in, lollygaggers.
Hey.
These guys are
I'm
awesome.
going to, while everyone's focused in the other direction, she's going to turn and lock eyes with him. And just kind of give the look of like, oh, I know that. And she's going to whisper to him because, again, everybody else is occupied. She's going to say, so you met a god?
He looks confused at you. And he kind of like gives an uncertain nod, I guess.
She'll grin. She'll kind of grin at him and then go back to watching everybody else.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
Yeah.
go ahead. No, you go.
Mine was literally going to be a prompt because no one was saying anything. So go ahead.
Beatrice will look at everyone. So we're letting Akalon go?
I don't think that's
Gracias.
an option.
I don't.
What do you mean you don't think it's an option?
I think
It's
we should
sweet.
sit here for a second and kind of let tensions lower and dissipate a bit before we let people go or release them from manacles or anything along those
Nicole,
lines.
D10, please.
We have other things to discuss.
This can only go well.
The young
good
sir
one.
can be our guest for a time while we figure other things out.
We aren't staying.
He can come with us.
I didn't want him to know that.
We're not going to make him. What is the point? I guess is the question.
Emily, D100, Rebecca, D100, please.
Let's go.
Well, now that we're saying everything, I didn't want him to leave before we left. So then if he decided, he got cold feet, I'm sorry, sir, but if he got cold feet and decided to warn the Praetor, then we would have already had a head start, so he can leave after us.
We could also take him with us.
That's
We're
the part
going
I don't
north.
see a point of, because we're just
Then he'll
forcing him.
leave in the middle of the night if he wants to.
Yeah, it's
The trumpet horns announcing
uh,
other
Spirit,
guests
damn it.
arriving.
Finnegan, let's
need
go in a
to
room and
go.
stay there.
Okay.
This time,
Finnegan,
stay in the
you're-
room, Finnegan, please.
You're very capable. Nobody is saying otherwise, but there are people that want to hurt you. We need to make sure that these are not them.
Very well.
Okay.
Even if you hear screaming, stay there.
Yeah, I'm gonna just grab Finnegan, and I'm grabbing. No, I'll let Akalon choose where he goes.
Begin bring
I'm
Ellie
just
and her
taking-
sword so she doesn't grab a shovel again. Thank you.
Drag Finnegan down the hallway.
That reminds me, because I saw you with my sword. Where is it?
They're grabbing it. So Cadwigan is going to bring it. Let's
Okay.
greet
I was going to
whoever's
say I
at the
can go
door.
with them and grab it. Just
No.
Are you opening the gate or are you checking to see who's outside?
Oh, we're
Checking
checking.
first.
Check
I
first.
have left to go check first. Without manacles, but with both swords.
Going up onto the wall. You
Who
look
goes
out,
there?
and the fog comes almost like right up to the gate. So there's like maybe a
Okay.
5-foot gap, and you see dozens of men at the gate.
Does
You
it?
see a banner that I'm not even gonna make you roll because it is a modified banner of Rome with the
Fuck.
symbols S, P, Q, and R on them. Give me a recognize roll and
Neat.
add +5.
Neat.
It's fine.
Neat.
It's not a fumble. This is a failure. You've never met Siagrius, but the man who stands at the front of this looks the part.
No.
You come upon St. George, lawful domicile belonging to King Natalian of Escavalon. I'm Sir Lucius Julius Julianus. Who might you be?
He motions to a man beside him who looks like he's quite big, maybe even like Saxon big, definitely that size. And that man rides forward on his horse, probably his herald. He says, "The one before you is Praetor Siagrius. We've come here for the boy." And with that, we'll fade to black.
Hate you.
I'm about to send Gary so many angry texts.
Uh,
Get the fuck out.
Neat.
Neat. Yes.
oh God. I thought that was Cornwall, and I'm not gonna lie, this isn't better. But like,
looks for Cornwall.
Cornwall has an entire army. This man has, dozens of
Dozens.
men, but not an
Dozens.
entire army's worth. So, we're not.
We don't have Sabrastis men.
He poisons
We're gonna
food.
figure it out. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine.
Vomiting, even though I made the almond cakes.
We got this.
Dustin to Timberlake, where are you when we needed you the most?
He said bye, 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 and he got out of there.
Well done.
Oh no.
Thank you.
All right. We should pass on the love here because we were rated by Lollygaggers. Great to see you all.
Hello.
Let's go ahead and
What?
someone is playing Call of Cthulhu, the Myth Brigade.
Yeah.
I've watched them
Ooh.
before on YouTube as well. Yes, let's do some quick outros. I was just about to trigger a raid like automatically. We will go to Rebecca first.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I played Lady Olwyn tonight. She critted on her intrigue twice and was very, very over this whole situation.
Very well. And Emily.
I am Emily. I played Beatrice, Lady Beatrice, rather. And she is also over this entire situation. Beatrice is pretty the lead.
Yeah, it was kind of wild how that played out.
Oh,
Nicole?
yeah.
I'm Nicole. I played Sir Ellie. And she is sitting there in her mind going through, did I come up with escape plan? No, the fog was in the way. What escape plans?
Yeah, good point. Good point. And last but not least, Cyberbro.
Hello, I am Cyberbro. I play Sir Lucius Julius Julianus. I rolled very poorly today, and I am having a neat time. just a neat time. Just neat.
Not a good time, a neat time.
Neat time.
Hopefully, friend, you're not super frustrated out of character with us. If you are, we
Oh
can
no,
stop.
not out of character, but in character. Lucius is just like, it won't end.
You're like,
Won't end.
once I'm out of Summerland, I'm never going back. It's like
Never going back.
But the one of us now.
all right.
I feel like
And-
all of the other knights who come in from the other games get to Summerland,
Mhm.
like, I never want to go back.
Yeah.
If we
The
do that, we're
general
hitting the right
consensus.
vibe for the place. If we do that
Yeah.
with foreign knights, that is the goal. But yeah, I've been Bob. We do Pendragon here Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, all set in the same world. These folks are definitely trying to protect the heir of Uther from what looks like the one responsible, or at least claimed to be responsible, for the death of Uther. So we'll see how that plays out next time. Thank you very much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and raid the Myth Brigade here in a few seconds, and just hold on patiently, and we'll feel free if you have a raid from elsewhere, go ahead and use it. But we also have the Saxon raider there. Feel free to do that when we go in. Thanks for watching.
Raid.
Yeah, take care. all.
Bye.
Boy.
It never ends.
Who lives?
Like we got the one crisis, and then I'm here for the boy.
Oh, Bob, I have how it's pronounced. Do you want to hear it?
Some of the women you know.
I can put it into my mic. You're muted.
Yeah, please do.
That's because they don't remember.
Jejaugerfest.
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 Yeah.
Jejaugerfest.
Yeah.
Max.
Okay. Jejaugerfest. That is wild. People were just
My
saying
older
that.
brother speaks limited Welsh. He's the one who went through all of our names and told me whether or not we were pronouncing them correctly, which was great. I'll send him that. I'll send him a list.
Max, buddy, come here.
But
Hey.
he got bored one day and he asked for the names for our game, and I sent him a list, and he then put all of them into their phonetic spellings and told me how to say them.
Bob, a question for you.
Yeah.
Do we have enough manacles for dozens of fighting men?
You know, you're gonna be called the Manacle Knight. That's what it's gonna be.
I will specify
Manacle Knight.
this for you, just for your thoughts. You know, if you guys want to do any thought, like thinking between games, you could see dozens of men with a 5-foot fog.
Yeah.
Could be
Well.
much worse.
Oh, great. I might bail outside the back of the building.
I
Yeah,
would
that's what
recommend
Elliot's
it.
trying to
Take the
calculate.
children and run. Y'all just come and find me.
So yes.
I'll let you
Like,
guys.
grab-
I'll let you guys
Yeah, so
plot
doing them all.
because
Trip.
you know.
What happens to Trip? Or Jason, what happens to
We'll
Trip?
let this.
So I
We'll
think
see how
I'm
this
stressed.
goes.
The sound of the
Yeah,
Uh,
it's funny.
He's
I meant for some
sitting
of
there
these
on
things
the
to
beach.
collide, but they
And the
collided
camera kinda
with.
pans in,
The
and
last
you
one
would
was
expect,
literally
maybe to
the
see
9141 was
opulent
escalate burden.
set up with
So,
with him relaxing.
that
You're
was
cutting
the
out.